The curious case of Jessica Aber. Some of you may know who Jessica Aber, and some of us may not. We are pretty new to the situation, considering she had only just expired from this earth a few months ago, or actually this month. We're going to run through the timeline of what actually happened and what she was covering at the time, because we sent some foul business afoot based on how exactly things turned out at the end of her life. Jessica Aber was a actual DA under the former administration and the Biden administration. In June of 15th of 2023, she convicted a leader of the MS-13 gang. This was mostly where her forte lay. She was one of those people that investigated things of high treason, high criminal investigations, people that might be dealing nefariously within the government. That was her wheelhouse. And these are a couple of the things that she's dealt with over time. Now, she had stepped away from her position just before the last transition of the new administration. And this is where we're going to lead up to find out, or at least leave it up to you to figure out whether her end was something nefarious or just an act of nature, and she just happened to pass away from an illness. In December 6, 2023, she had brought an indictment against four Russian military agents for torturing U.S. citizens in Ukraine, the first of its kind when it comes to war crime that has ever been presented on U.S. soil. Now, by 19th of January in 2024, she was involved in a human smuggling case of Israelis convicted of smuggling people illegally from the U.S. Now, again, this is her wheelhouse. So she was covering a lot of things. And many people might have thought that maybe the people that she dealt with, the companies, the regions that she was pulling people from, might have been the reason for her demise. She's dealt with Russia. She's dealt with Israel. And many people think that if you start messing with those two places, there are many people that don't like it. Whether you believe that Israel is one way or Russia is another is irrelevant to the fact that she did indeed have some run ins with them when it came to legality. By February 9th, 2024, she dealt with a CIA leak case with a guilty plea of Asif Rahman, admitted to leaking top secret government documents to an Israeli military for plans to attack Iran. So again, all of her thought process seemed to be exposing a lot of the military industrial complex. It's always been a dangerous place to tread water in, because that particular place launders a lot of money. And if you have a lot of money going through and you start messing with that money, you could end up being the bad type of target. By May 3rd, 2024, she had involved in a Russian crypto money laundering indictment of Sergei Ivanov. They were charged with ransomware crypto laundering case. She's dealing with some high-end stuff now. A lot of these cases are going to be coming down to people that really, really, really don't like you messing with this stuff. This is the kind of information that could really get you messed up. The question is, did it? That is the main question of this. Did what she was doing influence people to either make things look like an accident, make it look natural, or was it really natural? Mid 2024, she was involved in a corporate espionage of Siemens Energy. Aber's team secured a guilty plea from Siemens Energy subsidiary for $104 million in dealing with trade secrets. So now we have the Russians, the Israelis, energy sector, and crypto all coming forward to deal with one individual that seemed to be on their heels all the time. In 2025, this January, she stepped down from her office because of the transitioning of the old administration to the new. And in March 20th, 2025, she was found unresponsive in her home. Her family has come forward, said that she had been suffering for a long time with some health issues. They said it was a cause from epilepsy. Now, epilepsy can do a lot of things. I'm not quite sure it will help you found unresponsive, especially, but if you do choke on whatever you're foaming with, it can definitely happen. It even took a really long time for them to get a toxology report and yet still have to find one. They said so far, though, no foul play has been suspected. We find it kind of odd that they instantaneously went to no foul play after they've not had a drug report submitted. Now, we've done some drug reports ourselves. We have to apply for certain jobs, usually same day, 15 minutes, sometimes 24 hours, but this has been months. This one has been months since they've done the toxicology report, and not one time have we heard a report back about what it is. If there was anything present, were there any drugs in her system? Was that the reason for her passing? Was there anything of cocaine, methamphetamines, anything at all? Any stimulants? any barbiturates, any antibiotics, any withdrawals, none of it. Not a single word has been made about that. But the title of no foul play has still come into talk. What we're seeing could possibly lead us to believe that they're trying to manufacture a toxicology report to fit the narrative of an epilepsy. The family may not have much to gain from it, so why would they lie about her having some history of an epileptic attacks, and that could be the cause for her expiration? On the other hand, when you look at what she's been doing and who she's been dealing with and what she's been having to bring to the surface and what arrests she's made, it could easily be that somebody didn't like what she did. Everything from nefarious means with MS-13 to government interference to just energy sector not liking that you've been on our tails while we're trying to do something to the American people. Whatever it is, she is no longer here. And all of her research and everything she's done is no longer valid. Nothing can be done with it. It's done. The arrests have been made. There's no more investigations to be done. But we will leave you one question. Do you believe that her end was natural? Based on the people that she was dealing with, based on the arrests that she made, based on the indictments that she brought down, do you believe that she expired from this earth from epilepsy, or was it induced from somebody who did not like her meddling in their business? And if so, who? Who would be responsible? That would be the bigger question. We'd love to hear your take on this. And please feel free to say whoever you believe might be behind this, because at the end of the day, since we don't know, speculation is all we have. But most cases are solved with speculation at first. We look forward to hearing your viewpoint on this one.